YouTubies! It's me, Zachary Michael. Hi, hello. Ooh, and by that I mean Zachary Michael also. Hey, how are you doing? It's been a rough day here on the Twitch, so just pray for us, pray for me. I need all my prayer warriors in the chat praying that I make it through, this reaction today, okay? I also, here's what you can do for me today. It is the Lisa's Hall's birthday. Well, on the day that I'm recording this, it's Lisa Hall's birthday. So it'll be a belated birthday after I get done with this. But if y'all could go watch her most recent video on her channel, watch it all the way through, and then leave a comment saying, "Happy birthday, Miss Lisa. We love you." I think she'd really appreciate that if y'all could give her some love. I think she really would.
Love my cream all wheat.
Feliz cumpleaños, Lisa. You're officially invited to the carne asada.
Wow. Hachito Dorling. Thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. So yeah, if you could go say hello to her, wish her a happy birthday. That would be stunning, amazing, wonderful, never before done or seen, and we'd appreciate it. Today, however, we're not reacting to old Lisa. We're gonna be watching my new fave, one of my new fave, not the fave, but one of my new fave channels, which is Alabama Prepper. And I think this video was curated specifically, I think it was Jamie. I think it was old Just Jamie. After we watched her, went through some of her old videos and was like, this is a real funny one. And conveniently, it's only 10 minutes, and I still have to edit my 1,000 Pound Sisters recap. So I needed to make sure I had plenty of time to do that this evening. And yeah, so this video from her today is called Warning in all caps, warning. Big changes could be coming in 2024. So old Mima Margaret here. It looks like she's got a haircut since the last one. She's got this little pixie cut kind of thing. Looking real good. And then I will say we did a prediction in the chat prior to starting the recording for the re-upload. And the prediction was whether or not there would be gunshots in the background of today's video. So I actually don't know. But in the last one we watched, there were. So if that is something that could potentially be too much for you, feel free to check out. However, I need to know what Miss Mima Margaret is worried about in 2024. What are the big changes? What are they? So, Twitch. Oh, this is on December 30th, by the way, specifically. So, like, right before the new year. Twitch, if you're ready to get started today and watch and see what Mima has to say, the Alabama Mima Prepper, what she has to say, put some 69s in the chat right now so I know you're ready to get started today. And I'm going to take a drink of some water because my voice is hoarse. I'm starting to sound like Sue Dillon on the TikTok. Y'all know Sue Dillon. Do y'all know Sue Dillon? She prank calls people and she says, "Hi, this is Sue Dillon. Your husband brought his dog over and let his dog poop in my yard."
Alabama Slammer.
Not the Alabama Slammer. Thanks for the 100 bits, Chin Chapin. I was about to say you sounded just like her. Like Sue Dillon. I think that's so funny. I haven't seen one of those TikToks in a while. It hasn't popped up on my my For You page, but I do appreciate the old Sue Dillon. Alright. Nope. Alright. Okay. Let's, you guys are wearing a similar shirt. I guess it is kind of a little similar. You're so right about that. That was unintentional on my end. Let's get to, shall we? Wait, let me make sure she's all the way turned up. All the way. I think she was kind of quiet in the past. Alright. Let's get to.
Hello, friends. Hope everybody's doing okay today.
I forgot about her voice. Oh, Mima, you're so perfect. Perfect. Don't change anything, Mima.
Today is Friday, the 29th.
Okay.
We're almost through 23, and we're going into 24.
I just feel like she needs to, maybe it's because I got this big ass mouth that I never fucking close, but I just feel like she needs to open her jaw more. Like, I feel like her voice sounds like that because she doesn't move her lips more than this, or her jaw just it never opens a little bit more than this. And I'm just out here like, y'all look like twins for real, for real. Get out of here! That's so rude. She probably has dentures, Zach. Well, first of all, Miss Lisa has dentures, and she doesn't talk like that. I don't know. Listen, she can talk however she wants, though. That's none of my business. It's none of my business, none of my business, none of my business what she does.
Love my cream all wheat.
We get the job done without opening wide here in the South.
Okay, Martha. All right. Okay. All right, thanks for the bits. Poe, please. Oh my god, if you also are just tuning in for the re-upload and not the Twitch, Poe is on it today. He craves my attention. I literally just took him out before the stream. He pooped and he peed. He doesn't normally eat dinner until 6 p.m. and yet here he is begging for my attention.
I want to talk to you about. I am seeing, and I'm sure you have too.
I probably haven't.
A lot of people are talking about what we might have to expect in 24. It's not looking good.
What is not looking good, Miss Ma'am?
Well, I'm going to stand behind these people. Still.
What people? I mean, I'm sure she's gonna get to it. But I don't know. Like, I guess it's just because it's probably because I have spent a lot of time through, like, degrees and stuff having to, like, formulate my thoughts and things. So that's probably why I am a little bit, like, inclined to tell a story better. But I don't understand why she's being so vague. I need you to start off with the premise, with the facts. I need to know what you're talking about. So far you've said, I'm going to stand behind it and these people. I don't know what it or these people are, you know.
A lot of YouTubers putting it out there. But they're putting it out there to help, to try to warn y'all
about
what we might be having to face in 2024.
Okay.
It's not looking good.
I just want to say, so far we're 17 days into 2024, so I feel like we have a good sense of whatever she's about to say. I feel like we can make an assessment on if those things happened, you know?
I don't know what you can say on YouTube and what you can't and what names you can.
Love my cream all wheat.
Hi Stinky, it's Horus.
Horus! Harass! WSB42, thanks so much for 2 months of subscribing, bestie. Good to see you, my nothing but cake friend.
Oh, pull out or say. But, you know, I've heard some disturbing news this morning on the news.
Can you just tell me what it is?
You know, my husband says it's all going to come down to a World War III.
What is gonna come down to a World War III? I would just love if she would use her words. You know, I would just love to know what is the context. What's the context for that? You know what? At all. I will say, I guess going into this video, I gotta tell you, going into this video, I thought this was gonna be more Walmart stuff. I didn't know that we were gonna come in to talk about World War III, which maybe it's related to Israel and Palestine. If it is, let's just be clear, free Palestine, absolutely 100%. But this is not what I was expecting this video to be about, to be honest with you.
A lot of people don't want to hear that, and I know you don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it because I have 4 grandsons from the age of 18 to 24. But things are not looking good. It's bad enough that things are so bad overseas, across the water. That's bad enough.
See, this is the fear-mongering of it all, though, right? Because she has yet to say what things are bad. I mean, I would be inclined to agree there are a lot of things in the world that aren't great right now. like there are a lot of things that are not great in the world right now. But the fear-mongering stuff that's happening is her just being vague about it. You know, we could talk about the bad things if we got some facts behind it. When has the world ever been good with no conflict or fighting? Well, that's also probably true to a large extent. She sounds like Miss Teen South Carolina, like such as in the Middle East over here across the water. She can't say it because YouTube will take her out. It's like, oh, well, we should talk more about that part of the video so far. Because she did say, I don't know what I'm allowed to say on the YouTubies. You can say a lot of stuff on the YouTubies regarding, like, politics. So I'm confused at what part she's worried about saying on the YouTubies. You know what I'm saying? I hope she finds out we are reacting to her. I want her to shout you out. I feel like she would not give me a shout out. YouTube will take her out with the lasers. Oh, the lasers that old K is for Karen.
Love my cream all wheat.
Tag yourself. I am the concerned dog painting.
Little birdie, thanks so much for the 100 biddies. I really think this is a COVID related thing, and maybe she's worried that talking about it will get her in YouTube trouble. People also need to stop, like, here's the thing. When COVID, like, when the pandemic first started, all social media was trying to wrangle, like, what was acceptable for people to say. And YouTube figured it out a long time ago. A long time ago what was allowed and what wasn't allowed in regards to talking about COVID. So it's really wild that people would still be worried about saying that. Like, referencing that it just exists, especially if you're not out here, like, giving medical advice on COVID. I think it's okay to acknowledge that COVID is a thing that many people are still experiencing in the world.
That the things that's going on here in our United States is ridiculous.
Oh, what things?
It is so much. Every time you turn on the TV, it's just awful what you hear on TV.
Like what?
I don't like to bring it up on YouTube or call any names or anything like that.
No, you don't have to call anybody. You don't have to call people names to talk about the news, bestie. Just talk about the news.
Love my cream all wheat.
FYI, I am ashamed to be an Iowan after our caucus results. Face with rolling eyes.
Jen, thanks for the 100 bits. I don't know that I've kept up with any of the current electoral politics in terms, well, especially because, like, I'm not going to vote for a Republican anyways, but also because, like, the presidential election is just grim in general, but what was I saying? Oh, you could talk about the news and politics without calling people names. I don't understand why. I don't understand why she's out here acting like she can't just talk about these things. And honestly, truly, like, such a large part about, like, the state of U.S. discourse regarding world events, regarding news, regarding politics. So much of it is, like, people just won't talk, like, just can't talk about these things normally for whatever reason, without, like, being like this. Like, just say what you want to say.
But our world is in a mess, and it's gonna get in a worse mess. This year is election year.
It sure
it's
is.
A cutthroat program or whatever you want to call it. Most of the politicians
I don't know. That sounded like a plane in the background. I don't think that was a gun.
are not doing things by the book. They're cheating. The politicians are not doing things by the book.
Are you talking about the old Donald Trump? I don't think he's doing things by the book whatsoever.
They're cheating on everything. They're making everything to fit their way or go their way, the way they want it. They don't care.
I would like to hear who specifically is I mean, like, if it's happening, please tell me, Mima. Please tell me when, who, and how. Like, who is they? Who is they? Unless she just means, like, politicians in general. Like, that is the goal. Which, like, yeah, I'm not a big fan of most politicians. So that kind of checks out.
About the people, they don't.
Look at her using they, them pronouns effectively. She's doing a great job.
Care about the American people.
Not talking about
if
Hunter
they
Biden's
did,
fat cock.
we wouldn't have to be dealing with what we're dealing with. And it's gonna get worse. I don't know as to extent how worse it's gonna get, but I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, there's the old
Love,
there's the old
love,
Noel.
love my cream all
There's
week,
the old
week.
Noel. Hey,
Stop the steal.
go
JK.
say hi, and then you're. This kid. That's why I have gray hair. Not really. I don't have gray hair at all. Stop the steal. Absolutely. Absolutely. Here we are. Here we are. I wish this was a Walmart video too. I didn't know she was gonna talk about World War III.
Right now, you better start getting prepared. I don't want.
Wait. What did she say?
It's gonna get. But I'm going to tell you right now, you better start getting prepared. I don't want to hit you with no doomsday prediction or anything like that, but I'm telling you, we are fixing to face some hard times.
I'm just like, also, how do you know this,
love
Mima?
my cream all wheat.
Fearmonger and Mima.
Little Birdie thinks for the 100 biddies. I'm just like, what? How did old Mima Margaret get the 411 on the pending doomsday? How does she have all the information and somehow we don't? You know, that's what I want to know. Where's the information from? How'd you get it? Can you cite your sources? Receipts, timelines, screenshots, proof. I want it all. I want it all. What if she's just worried about Walmart closing more registers? Then if she is, I'd like her to say that.
Love my cream all
I'd
wheat,
like her to say that.
She knows WW3 is coming because the government made Walmart close the nursery down. It all makes sense.
It's all coming together. Thanks so much, Diet Sody, for the 100 biddies. It's just like, honestly, if she has some kind of information we can all be benefiting from, I say tell me now, Mima. Let me know, Mima. But yeah, maybe it could be, if the problem is that something with the registers at Walmart, then I'd prefer she just tell me how to deal with the registers at Walmart. What's the plan? She says I need to get prepared. How do I prepare for more registers at the Walmart closing down?
Zach, I rewatch your re-upload videos constantly throughout my daily activities, lol.
Thank you so much, Dr. Pepper Mike. Appreciate that. Thanks for 2 months of subscribing.
Love my cream all wheat.
The source is Breitbart.
I guess that's possible. She hasn't told us. Thanks for the bits, Jen.
This past year, I have not been able to can. I have been sick just about this whole year with one thing or another. It started out with my back, my leg. I couldn't walk. Then I came down with a serious bladder infection. I came down with kidney stones.
Oh my God, Mima's
Then I
been
came
through
down
it.
with severe shoulder problems.
I think that's the sign of the times. I think that's the sign of the times, Miss Ma'am.
Love my cream all wheat.
She got the 5G interference from the self-checkout scanners.
Is that what's making her so sick, Tregelia? I don't know how that 5G works. Thanks for the bits.
had surgery on that. Thought
She's
I
been
was doing
through
so
it.
much better. Wednesday, after I had therapy, my arm locked up with me.
Oh my God.
Well,
Mima.
I called my doctor, and he was out this week.
Oh no.
And I could see another doctor, but if I seen the other doctor, then I have to stay with him, and I can't go back to my doctor.
Well, shit.
So they told me to go on to the ER in my.
Oh my
or
God.
I went to J. It's just across the line, and got them to X-ray my shoulder, and it's not out of place, but it is locking up. I'm having to be very careful at what I'm doing.
Oh, ma'am. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you get it. Hopefully you get that all worked out before the end of the world happens. hopefully we get that taken care of before World War III breaks out. Did she try sitting with the discomfort? Not this, Maya. Not this.
I was hoping and praying that I could get over this shoulder surgery and that I could start canning. I don't think if I canned 50 jars last year.
Oh my God.
I'd be lucky. I didn't do anything last year. I was
Well,
just so sick.
We're not prepped then. We're not prepped. We need to get ready. Mima, we gotta get ready. Doomsday is on its way, according to you.
One way or the other. That is not my nature. I am a pretty strong
my
person.
cream
I
wheat,
can
wheat.
Her shoulder is hurt from carrying the weight of the world bestie.
Oh, Harass, thank you so much for those bits and that comment. The world is a heavy thing to carry, you know? It's a heavy thing to carry. Her whole video is a single sentence. You know, I don't think there's been a lick of punctuation. You are so right about that. Not a period, not a comma, not a semicolon, just one very long run-on sentence.
keep going under a lot of different things, but this has been a bad year for me. But
I'm sorry to hear
good
that,
Lord
genuinely.
willing, and He will let me get.
I genuinely, if it's not clear, like, I don't want anybody to be in pain, so I'm sorry to hear that she hasn't been feeling well this year. I really do. I really do feel bad about hearing her say that.
For me, but good Lord willing, and He will let me get well and get my arm
good
back
Lord
in shape.
willing.
I'm gonna can every jar of everything
Let's fucking
that I
go.
can. And I'm telling you that too.
And I am telling you, you're gonna love me. Sorry. You know I love a musical theater reference. I just love her out here referencing Dreamgirls. Iconic.
I believe we're gonna see some hard times in 2024. And you better start preparing. If you're not preparing,
This is
you
just
better start preparing.
fear-mongering.
You better start filling your pantry, fill your freezer, save you some money, whatever it takes.
It's just
Start doing
fear-mongering.
it. Don't wait till it's too late.
She has yet to even name a threat. She's yet to say what the problem is. I guess she mentioned that politicians are cheating. Politicians are lying. But outside of that, like, she has yet to identify, like, what is gonna be earth-shattering, world-ending. Mima has been to the Red Sea and it's not looking good. I guess she has.
She needs to just go get that 5-finger discount on canned goods at the OL Walmart.
I guess she should. Thanks, Beer Miller, for the bits. Margaret isn't like other preppers. She has a hurt shoulder and an all-seeing third eye. If she's got some kind of psychic premonition, I'm open to hearing that too. I don't really believe in psychics, but I'm open to hearing it.
Our grocery stores, or our Walmart grocery store last week when I went back, I think I went back on Wednesday.
We're getting to Walmart. This is a Walmart video. Let's start that part over, because this is a Walmart video after all.
Our grocery stores, or our Walmart grocery store last week when I went back, I think I went back on Wednesday after Christmas,
Uh-huh.
there was a lot of empty shelves. Now, whether people had bought it out,
The Wednesday after Christmas? Yeah, man, they probably got their shelves cleared out because of the Christmas holiday. They just got to restock, bestie. Did you ever consider that, one of the biggest baking and cooking days of the year, stores might have sold out of stuff? Have you considered that as a concept?
I don't know, but there was a lot of empty shelves. As far as meat, my family loves deer meat, and
our
they
family
will
did
eat
too.
deer meat any way that you can fix it.
My family, I've told y'all, I grew up eating deer meat because my dad was a hunter and also famously a taxidermist. And we ate a lot of deer meat growing up. For real, for real. Meat kind of freaks me out. Okay, Amberlynn in the chat. But she couldn't cook/bake in excess due to her shoulder, so why would others? That doesn't make sense. This reminds me of my southern grandma who refuses to understand why stuff isn't 25 cents anymore. It really feels like I'm just like, I don't know what you expect. I don't understand what she's expecting.
A lot of people don't eat deer meat. They don't like it.
It's fine. It's
And,
good. Or at least the way my mom made it was.
That's your preference. You can fix deer meat. You can ground it up for hamburger meat.
So is this a deer meat video now? What are we talking? When do we get to the part where you tell me why the world is ending?
You can fix it for cube steak. You can do beef stew out of it. I can a lot of it.
You can make beef stew out of deer meat? You can make beef stew, like the cow stew. You can make that with deer meat. I've lost the plot. I don't know what's happening anymore. I don't either. She's talking about deer meat now. We're somehow talking about deer meat.
As far as meat, we could live off of deer meat all year.
I love that for you.
My boys and their family loves it.
Thank you, YouTubies, for the bits.
We could do without the hamburger meat, without the beef, without the pork, or they could go kill a hog, a wild hog. Our woods are.
And we are still on the same sentence.
We haven't started a new sentence since the beginning of the video. Now she's suggesting they can just go kill wild hogs. So why are you concerned that the store shelves are not full enough for you? I'm so unclear. I'm so unclear. Won't all the deer die in the apocalypse? Well, won't all the wild hogs die in the apocalypse? I don't know. I thought we were talking about war. Bestie, I have no idea.
Full of the wild hogs around here. If you like it, you could kill that and have it for meat. If you have a little bit of meat, you have a can of beans you can open, you got a pack of rice you can open, you can live off of that.
Okay, good to know.
A lot of these boys think they got to have French fries every meal. Well, they might learn to do that.
Who are these boys in question? Chantal? Like, who thinks you gotta have French fries every meal? That is some Chantal Marie foodie beauty, foodie dookie logic right there. Jesus Christ. I have to have French fries at every meal. I need my nutrition. French fries are my family. French fries
my
is
cream of
good
wheat.
for me.
I need French fries every single meal.
I mean, honestly, same. Thanks for the bits, Squirt Thirst. Zach, next time you need to watch one of her cooking videos and you'll understand a lot. Maybe we should. Maybe this week on Twitch is just a deep dive into Old Mima and understanding her better. I love the picture she's painting where the world goes sideways in 2024, that we will have to hunt live boar and will not have potatoes. Exactly. Which also, you can can potatoes. She could get canned potatoes or can her own potatoes and make French fries out of them. Listen, when the apocalypse comes, we're just going to have to use our ingenuity, okay?
That's right. But good Lord willing, if I can get my arm fixed, I'm going to start filling my jars. Like I said, I don't think I filled but about 50 jars last year.
Uh-huh.
My pantry is still full.
Okay, work, Diva. What's to worry about then? Your pantry's full, then why do you care if the shelves are stocked?
I want to fill up the empty spaces, that I have took out a lot of jars this year. We live off our pantry. It's nothing for me to get 1 or 2 jars out of the pantry to fix for us, especially on the weekends.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, we don't know what's going to happen this year. Like I say, it's an election year. That's always a bad year.
First of all, the world, there have been many election years in the United States, and the world has yet to end. And also, the world doesn't revolve as much as...
Love my cream all wheat.
Mills, thanks so much for the 5 months of subscribing. As much as as the U.S. would like to believe that the world revolves around them, like, the world is not going to end because of something that happens, at least immediately, in the election this year. Like, both options are bad, okay? I do get that. I do understand the fear in that, but I don't think that's her fear. I don't think that's her fear at all.
Some may not agree with me, but that's your preference. I'm telling you how I feel and what I think is going to happen. I'm telling you, bad year. Some may not agree with me, but that's your preference.
You might not agree with me, but that's just a preference, just like your sexuality. That's what I hear this woman say. She definitely talks about sexual preference still, and not just saying gay. She's like, "Oh, your sexual preference is that you like men." And you don't have to agree with me, and that's okay. You don't have to like vagina, Zach, and that's okay. That's what I feel like she would say to me. I'm just speaking from her mouth. That is not, I just want to be clear, not something I would ever say. And I also wouldn't equate sexuality to genitals either, but here we are.
How I feel and what I think is going to happen. So, I just wanted to put this little video on for you.
All right, well, thanks so much for that, Mima.
Get prepared. This is not a doomsday video. I hope you don't take it that way.
Babes, how am I supposed to take it? Babes, how am I supposed to take it? What do you mean this isn't a doomsday video? How else should I take it?
This is just a warning.
Wait.
Get prepared. This is not a doomsday video. I hope you don't take it that way. This is just a warning.
It's a warning.
To let you know, take this thing serious, people. Take it serious.
It's a warning.
I'm not going to say where all I have food stored. I'm not going to say it on YouTube.
Is she serious? She said, I can't tell you about what I have prepped and where I have it saved.
Love my cream all wheat.
Prepare. Something bad gonna happen. This is not a doomsday video, besties.
Olivia Sore, thanks for the bits. Appreciate it. She said, I have so much food stored up, although she's sitting here worried about how she hasn't canned enough in the past year, okay? And then at the same breath saying, I got food stored places and I can't tell you about it because somebody might come and take it.
Love my cream all wheat.
We are right now.
Who taught Mima how to YouTube?
I don't know, but I can't decide if I'm grateful for that person or annoyed with them. I can't tell if I'm grateful or annoyed. All the preppers I've watched so far have massive hordes they allude to, say they'll never
Love,
show
love,
and
love
have
my cream of
off-site
wheat,
of their
wheat.
house. Margaret's no
This
different.
is the most words I've ever heard spoken, yet I know nothing more than I did before the video started other than boys need french fries at every meal.
Well, do you not remember also learning that you can make beef stew with deer meat? Did you not hear that? Thanks for the bits, B.R. Miller. Appreciate it.
But store it wherever you can store it. Wherever you got a place to store it. Store
Love,
it.
love, love
And the
my cream of wheat, wheat.
Granny's got a bunker full of 50 canned goods.
She's got a lot going on. I believe it. Thanks for the bits, Betty.
Best thing I have found out is don't label it. If you don't label it and then you're broke into, people won't know what it's at. So you know what it is, but don't label it. But anyhow,
She really thinks people are about to break in and steal her canned veggies. her canned jars of veggies. They wouldn't, right? I would think that they just wouldn't care what it was and they would just take it if they wanted food, right? If I just went into a prepper's storage space, like let's say it's actually doomsday.
Love, love, love my
Let's
cream of
say
wheat.
It's actually the end of the world. If I walk into a prepper's bunker and see just cans, I'm probably just going to take them and open them up and
Love,
find out for
love,
myself.
love my cream of wheat, wheat.
What if you forgot what's in there, Mima? Also, this is legitimately my grandmother, except she's not smoking a Pall Mall short in a bathrobe.
Love, love,
With
love my
Vienna
cream of wheat,
sausages
wheat.
stored for hard times.
Yes, that way it's a fun surprise when you eat it.
But absolutely. I'm also like, I really am just like, I would think that you probably will forget in the end of times, you know? Hi, YouTubies. Thanks for the 100 bits. Appreciate
Love,
it.
love my cream of wheat, wheat.
When my car was broken into, all they stole was my Aldi quarter. I have never been more hurt in my entire life.
Oh, no, not the Aldi quarter. Thanks for the bits, Tregelia. They use mason jars. You can see them. That was my other thought. I'm like, she's probably not using like an aluminum can over here or like a tin can to do this canning. Maybe I'm wrong, but I would have assumed it's like in mason jars so you could see it anyways.
now, take heed, take my warning, get prepared. I believe
I'm getting
2024 it's going to be a bad year. So get prepared for whatever comes along.
Oh, God.
Remember
Imagine-
me in your prayers. I'm so down and out about my arm.
Imagine starting off your year with this like energy and attitude. I know people give like Amber Lynn a hard time for starting every year being like, this is gonna be my year. I'm gonna do amazing. I'm gonna lose all the weight, this, that, the other, with all this optimism that we know is just delusion on her end. But I'd much rather somebody start with that level of delusion than start with this level of pessimism. You know what I'm saying? Like, she is like, it's gonna be the worst year ever. I just know it's gonna come. I'm just feeling so down and out. I'm just like, please. I could not live with this level of pessimism in my life. Also, did the dog painting start slanting, or has it always been crooked like that? It's so crazy how she won't ever address it if the Walmart gets restocked. She'd rather only acknowledge when the shelves are empty. I guess it's more fun to pretend the world's ending. I really don't think that, like, shelves being unstocked at a grocery store means the end of the world's coming. You know? I'm right? Am I right? Am I right? I feel like let's go back, because no, it doesn't look like, as I'm skimming through, it looks like it's been crooked the whole time. For some reason, I thought it was not angled that way, though. I don't know.
I was doing so much better, and now all of a sudden, it is giving me fits.
That's no good.
But anyhow,
Mima.
love each and every one of you. Hope you have a wonderful day. God bless, and see you next time.
All right. Thanks so much, Mima. I want to see what the comments say. Oh my gosh, look at look at how the chapters are set up for this. Let me make it a little bigger in case you can't see it. Wait, I might have to make it a little. Oh, we can scroll. The chapters: intro, warning, news, politics, shoulder surgery, meat, conclusion. Have a wonderful day in spite of the oncoming apocalypse. Absolutely. Do what you... Wait, this is... See, when I make the font bigger, it sometimes cuts the messages off. Especially these people that are out here. Like, this person's writing a full novel. I can't do all that right now. I can't do all that. We can read part of it, though. Do what you can with what you have. Live each day with your glass half full. Cherish the moments. Oh, that's... No, we don't need to read all that. Praying for everyone. Don't let fear consume you. Use that energy to start seeds. Learn to can if you don't know how. Learn to sew. Get some chickens. Learn a new skill. Do whatever you can to prepare for hard times. See, I was with them right these first two parts. These first two parts where they said praying for everyone, that's a kind message. Don't let fear consume you. I think these people need to hear that. But then when she's like, learn all these skills so you can start being prepared for the apocalypse. Where does one procure chickens? I think from Old Chickens by the Lake. I think you get them from the lake. We are in a doomsday season, and I don't care who likes it or not. Our country is in serious danger. Okay, Theyre Youngblood. So true. Agree. Yes, it is. Perfect. This is just like people getting each other riled up, all right? Just people getting each other riled up about this. We need to all wise up quickly. Prep and pray. God bless us all. Praying for your shoulder. Honestly, as an atheist, this is gonna sound real atheist of me, but I'm like, truly, if there's a God, why are we all worshiping him if he's gonna put us through an apocalypse? You know? Like, I don't want to sit in fear of some man in the sky like that. That's some made up, make believe person that's gonna put us through doomsday. What is this comment? The meat puppet and thief being installed in office is the primary reason I started gardening, canning, freezing, and dehydrating. The meat puppet and thief, is that supposed to be Joe Biden? Is that supposed to be Joe Biden being installed in office? Is that a reference to Joe Biden? I've spent literally thousands of dollars getting my garden into the condition it is in and making it productive. It took 3 seasons to get decent productivity from it. There is a learning curve. This year I'm adding a third greenstock tower. I don't
The
need to
meat
read all
puppet
this.
is my boyfriend's nickname.
I bet, Zucky Bus. Thanks for the bits.
Love my cream of wheat.
What do they know about a meat puppet?
I would like to know more, honestly. Thanks so much, TubbySB42, for the bits. That's absolutely a Joe Biden reference. The other thing, this is, okay, so here it goes more crazy. The other thing needed is a means to defend your food and property and a willingness to do it. I'm a combat veteran, so enough said about that. Self-sufficiency is going to be the key to getting through the globalist attempt at taking over. They are exposed and losing the battle over humanity, but they aren't finished. Starting World War III is their last card to play, and they don't have many cards left in their hand. What in the world have we gotten ourselves into with Miss Mima Margaret? What have we too. I just looked it up, and the far right weirdos do in fact call Biden a meat puppet. Wow, wild. We need to get our hearts right with God, first of all. Take heed indeed. Thank you, Margaret. God has a reason with your arm, Margaret. Just like God has a reason with the doomsday, I'm guessing. Globalist means Jews and is thinly veiled anti-Semitism. I had no idea. Thanks so much for sharing, Nikki. Appreciate that. I did not know that. So thank you for sharing. Maybe it's best that we just stop reading. Maybe it's best we just stop reading the comments. How about that? This is my nervousness. Like, this was all fun and games when it was just her complaining about registers. When it was just her complaining about registers at the Walmart. But I don't love all of that, you know? Not loving all of that at all whatsoever. Not even in the slightest. Lisa! Oh my gosh, Lisa's in the chat. Once again, everybody make sure to go to Lisa's channel, watch her latest video, and wish her a very, very happy birthday. We love Miss Lisa. Lisa, I think some people said that they sent you stuff in the mail, sent you cards and stuff. I didn't know that you had a place listed, but you should you should be on the lookout, because it sounds like lots of folks sent you cards and things like that. I've also already given you a shout out earlier in the re-upload video, but here we are. Oh, can we have our points? Oh, I forgot we even did a prediction. Yeah, there were no gunshots in this video. Although I wouldn't have been surprised, honestly, truly. Okay, YouTubies, I gotta go. I got shit to do. Bye, YouTubies. Subscribe.